it's not about just circus people that have made their mark here in Florida or in the United States. It's about circus in a whole. It's about circus all over the world. How important it is that it's an art in every country. So we have people now being inducted from Switzerland, from Mexico, from Quebec. I mean, it's going to be like the Emmys this year. The new decor, the beautiful. It really. I'm very proud of it, and I'm glad that they asked me to do it because it should be recognized. I think nationwide television should pick it up because this is the greatest circus city anywhere. Sarasota.
And I'm trying to remember. Do you remember, is that date January 19th?
It's the 12th.
Oh, it's the 12th. Okay, it was a week out. Okay, so if anybody's going to be in Sarasota 12th. On January 12th and wants to come by St. Armand's Circle, it's a really kind of cool ceremony to witness.
Absolutely.
And there will be lots of circus people here participating.
Very much so.
So you've mentioned a whole bunch of places that you have performed. What are some of your favorite places that you've performed?
Montreal.
Montreal?
Montreal, very special place. Of course, being born right here in Sarasota, to me, there's no closer place to my heart than performing right here in my hometown.
Yeah.
And I've been able to do that now for the past 12 years and do a little more. So performing on the rooftop there, I'm sure you all remember that, on top of right over the Gulf of Mexico there, over almost 300 feet. That was something to be on TV for that. And, Monaco, Europe, but Sarasota is probably the one that is dearest.
Your favorite.
To me, I have to say. Absolutely.
So switching topics here for a minute. I understand that you like to cook.
Yes,
and
I do.
I'm wondering,
I very much like to cook.
So I was wondering about what your favorite recipes are, and if you've learned recipes, if you've gotten them from other performers when you've been traveling together.
Sure. We share, with such an international ensemble, always there's Hungarian, there's German, there's Asian people around, and you'll kind of pick their ideas a little bit. And how did you make that, or how do you do that? So, some of the Latin people that come on the show, I just can't wait to find out, how did you make that chimichurri, or make this or that? And and plus it's a passion of mine. I was fortunate to grow up eating all my mom's amazing dishes, and trying to watch everything she did, and I just love it. So I try, any chance I get, I try, and I've even done it for you and The View a few times, and
yes, you have.
Always enjoyed it. Yeah, I love it.
So
it's one of the things I tell people. My goulash, Hungarian goulash, is a favorite. Spaghetti. There's a couple German dishes that I like to make. I've got kind of I make very good schnitzels, German schnitzels, and kind of with egg noodles, and a special dish like that. That's kind of our old recipe from here at home. It's not really a big recipe because it's easy to do, but still, it's our way. And I like to share. I think cooking, I was just talking to someone about it the other day, you have to feel, there has to be love in it when you do it, and you have to really feel rewarded at the end. Like, oh, that was great. I really enjoyed doing that. I think food does not come out good. Like a performer, you can't make a good clown. You can't make a good performer or a good chef. It has to come from the soul, from the inside.
Yeah. So, going back to the circus for a minute, as you have witnessed firsthand, there's been many, many changes to circus in the last, I'm going to say 100 years. I'm not even going to say 10 or 20. There's been a tremendous amount of change. What do you see as the future for circus?
Well, I see what's inspiring right now is how many young artists I'm seeing so many new artists that just are blowing us away. That, it's not like we doubted them. It was just like, do they really have that inside that we were, our parents were pushing us, like, come on, you can do it. And they do, and I think it's just going to, the art of it is definitely shining bright. The lighting, the sound, the modern look to the circus. I don't think it should go too much further, because you don't ever want to take away from the tradition and, really about the act. But right now, the way performers are looking and the way that they're showing their acts, I think it's great. I think it's going to, just become more art forming every year. That's what I think is going to happen.
And do you think technology has any sort of role in that?
Well, some people like the fact of going into a tent and seeing it under the big top, and yeah, that's great. But it's also comfortable to be able to be in an air-conditioned big top like at Circus Sarasota and have the theatrical lighting. And yeah, I think it's added a lot of flavor, and and times have changed. People can pick up their phone and look at all kinds of stuff. And when we see a show and kids are actually watching and applauding and are excited and they're not on their phones for a little bit, to me, that's the biggest reward. So no, I think we just got to keep up with the times,
Yeah.
That's all. The music,
okay.
Everything.
So we're looking forward to seeing you in February when you are picking up that Ringmaster's microphone again. And,
I am absolutely excited.
Yeah, we've got a great new cast that's going to be performing. A lot of acts you may have seen, but maybe not have seen this way. So I just wanted to finish it up by saying thank you so much for speaking with me today. And I always like to close my show by saying, may all your days be circus days. So you take care, Joseph, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Beth. Thank you so much. Bye.
Okay, take care. Bye-bye.